All right, everybody. So today I just wanted to do a video. I know it was last minute. I wanted to go over some common problems. The biggest objection I hear a lot of people telling me or saying that they have when it comes to their online business is it's the majority of the time they say they have a lead problem or traffic. And in reality, that usually is a symptom of a bigger problem. And that's why I wanted to jump on here and actually create this video just to go over that. I want to make sure my mic is working. I know the audio wasn't working on the video, so I want to check that real quick. Just one sec. All right, so yep, it is. So the biggest thing, what do I mean by the title? Why you don't have a lead generation problem. So the biggest thing, and you hear it all over the place, whenever you're getting into the online space or the affiliate marketing community, or even any online business in general, you're going to hear picking a niche. And there is a deeper reason for that other than just picking a program or a product. And why I wanted to highlight this and really talk about why you don't have a lead generation problem and what it really stems from is your content. And it stems from the way you're conveying your message and the way you're interacting with people. And getting this dialed in will literally eliminate the problem of not having leads or a consistent flow of an audience and things like that. But it all stems from having a clear picture of your target market and your ideal customer, which is all a subsection of choosing a niche. So first things first, I would recommend creating a, sorry, I was moving some things around. So going over a big thing is like problems and solutions. So what types of problems is, what really helped me is creating a massive document that covered every type of problem I've ever faced or ever encountered in my online journey. So whether that's like struggles, breakthroughs, mindset shifts, barriers, thinking about running paid ads, different types of all of the struggles or the misconceptions that you might have had when you first started your online business or any online business in general. So this is crucial. This is what's going to allow you to create a magnetic messaging. Okay, this is what's going to allow you to really put out content that resonates with people. And that's the main difference when you have that shift in leads or you have a shift in, that's why I'm putting a heavy influence or a heavy emphasis on it's not a lead problem, it's a content problem. Because once you can dial in your content, and you have magnetic messaging and you can really write your content and your messaging in a way that really invokes emotion in people, that's the whole point of finding an audience or finding your niche and doing a couple exercises that will really allow you to, get a consistent flow of leads. And the chances are you probably already have a bunch of leads who are ready to buy on your list, or in your friends list that are following you on every platform, but the reality of it is you're not putting out the right type of content that is getting them to come to you. And that's a major problem I see for a lot of people, especially if you're leveraging organic Facebook, like I talk a lot about. That's my primary focus is organic Facebook marketing. And that's where this is really prevalent, which of course it always works in different industries or other platforms as well. But that's my primary focus. So I would recommend, writing out a list of all of the different problems that you encountered when you first started. Go out and look in the market that you're in, the niche that you're playing in, and look at what people are actually, struggling with. Ask people what the hardest part for them was. Put yourself in their shoes. And what makes it really easy, and my number one recommendation, is to look at it like you are talking to a previous version of yourself. Okay. So every type of piece of content that you put out, everything, the way that you interact with somebody, pretend that you're talking to a previous version of you. So when you were first starting and you didn't understand certain things, that's the type of content and the message that you need to put out, because that you need to make them feel like they're emotionally connected to you. And that's what is going to cause people to buy from you. And then the next part of that would be getting a clear understanding. Once you have a clear picture of all of the problems and the issues that people will be facing, you need to future pace them and give them a promise. Where does your ideal client want to go? How long will it take? What will you do to get them there? How can you help them get there? You have to, all of these pleasures, people are buying programs or getting into different things, usually because they're moving away from something. So if they don't want to be working a full-time job anymore, they're tired of missing out on time with family. These are all important things to highlight that I see so many people, and myself included, that they don't include in their content when they're first starting. They'll just push features and different aspects of a program that they're promoting, like, oh, it's a great training program. It's very well suited for beginners and things like that. And it's just talking about different aspects of a training. But what does that actually do for somebody? What problem is it solving for them? And altering this way that you create content and the shift in your mindset and the way that you convey your message will literally allow you to extrapolate leads from what you're already doing. Most people already have a little bit of a following that they could get sales from if they changed the way that they conveyed their content or their messaging. So, and then this is going to be crucial about putting, when I'm always talking about crafting your own unique offer, it's all in unison. And this is the first step, is getting in a clear picture of who you're actually selling to. And this is so important, because it's like, as I've previously mentioned on, and I don't want to just ramble on, it's going to allow you to have a clear understanding of who you're selling to. And then if you can understand what pain points they're facing and what types of goals they have, or how you can actually help them get there, it's going to really allow you to create a unique offer to your product that you're promoting, that's very well suited to them. That's going to entice them to actually purchase from you. And it's just going to make you stand out in so many other ways than just pushing features or any other types of things like that. And then I will go over. So you hear about it all the time. You need to find out. You need to pick a niche. You need to pick a product. And something that works very well for me, and coming up with your avatar and looking at painting all these pain points and solutions, as I've just talked about. Write out your own story. A great exercise to do is literally going and taking some time and writing out your entire story and your journey online. And this doesn't matter if you're just starting. You can then share your experiences as to why you're starting, your previous jobs you've worked, jobs that you didn't like, things that you did like, your mistakes, all of these types of things that make you feel personable in ways that you can relate to other people is what really is going to trigger people to buy from you. You're going to build that emotional connection with somebody. And that's what affiliate marketing is all about, is really bridging the gap between someone's problems and a product. So you're bridging, people are already looking for these solutions and these products, and they're already spending money on them. And it's your job as an affiliate to interject yourself in those transactions and do it in a way that actually provides value. And the only way that that's possible is if you share your story or you connect with somebody. And now I know this, if you're running paid ads or something like that, this might not be applicable, but I don't ever talk about doing paid ads. So I'm not necessarily going to cover that. And then let me open this document. I probably should have opened this before I jumped on live, but oh well. So another thing, so everyone always asks me, how do I come up with ideas for content? So once you've dialed in who your target audience is, and that's step number one, and I don't care what I don't care if you're branding yourself, your name, you're building a following around you specifically. You need to understand who you are selling to. And if you don't, then you're gonna be banging your head against the wall. It's gonna be an uphill battle. So you're gonna need to understand who you're selling to specifically, so that way you can really write powerful messages and just really resonate with people. And then how I come about creating content, and everybody has been asking me lately, how do I come up with ideas for content every day? I literally just created a massive document that goes over every type of fear, every type of mistake I've made, everything, mindset, different aspects of online business. And then I have it in a huge document that's literally what I will pick out. It's all targeted. So it's not just like putting out content like willy-nilly or by the seat of my pants. Every type of content and everything that you're putting out, there needs to be a deeper level behind it and a reason for putting it out. Just putting out content and hoping that it's going to work, or hoping that it's going to hit a mark, or that someone's going to buy from it just because, is really just going to have you running in circles. You need to have an actual vision of why you're putting out that piece of content before you even put it out, before you make that YouTube video, before you make that TikTok video, before you even get on a live like this, or you write a Facebook post. There needs to be an objective to it. And that's how you're going to actually have success. And that's why it's so important to understand who you're selling to, because then it gives you the ability to really understand what type of content you need to write or record or whatever. So I know this is a fairly quick live. I did like a 5-minute countdown, but I just wanted to go over and talk about that because it's a big thing that I see a lot of people not understanding and really struggling with, is thinking that they have a massive lead problem or they're not able to get a lot of traffic. And usually that's just a symptom of not having a clear picture of who they're selling to. If you don't understand who you're selling to, and you're putting out content and you're not seeing results, it's going to go nowhere because it's not really resonating with anybody. You're just going to get lost in a sea of people doing the exact same thing, putting out the same exact type of cookie cutter content and all of that. So that's what's really going to make you stand out and really give you the ability to build powerful relationships with other people. So I hope that makes sense. I know it was kind of rambly. I probably should have structured this live a little bit better, but it is what it is. So let me see if there's anything else I could go over. And so that, as I already did touch on a little bit, it will allow you to get a better idea of your offer and things like that. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, and you guys have a beautiful day. If you got any value from this post, be sure to comment it below and let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.